Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Antonio Garza. I don't even know how to start this video. So I'm moving. So if you guys don't know me, and even if you do know me, hi, I'm Antonio Garza. I live in Texas. I live in Austin, Texas, and I've lived here my whole life. I've never lived anywhere else in my whole life. And if you've been following my YouTube journey, all the way from when I was a little prepubescent little whore, then you would know that I've always filmed in this exact room. I've never really left. I've not ventured out much of this little room, this tiny little minuscule sized room, in a long time. I'm moving to LA. So clicking on this video, you probably thought this was a clickbait title, like many of my videos are. You were wrong. So I have been planning a move for the past 5 months, really. I've been just, you don't even know. It's been a process to figure out where I'm gonna move, how this is gonna go, what I want my new life to be, essentially. It's been insane, and today is actually my last day in Texas. My parents are gone. They took my stuff and they're driving to LA. I'm leaving tomorrow with Tofu and we're getting on a little flight. There he is. So yes, I'm becoming an LA whore, and yes, I'm becoming an LA whore, and yes, I'm becoming an LA baddie. I'm becoming an LA baddie, and it's really my dream, and this is something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and if I hate it, it's okay. I'll be moving back home in my little tiny little room. I'm actually not taking any of my furniture with me. This room will still be here. I plan on coming home and filming videos if I feel like it, you know? So don't be sad, don't be mad, just be glad and eat a tad bit of soup. I'm excited for you guys to see the process of me moving, and I'm excited for you guys to just come along on the journey. Let's go. So, I don't know if you guys are ever gonna see this video, but I decided I'd document this because this is an important moment, and I might look back on this very second that you are watching right now, and I might one day be like, wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy.
Ew, why do I look like a fart?
So I'm moving to LA, but I just booked my ticket and we're literally going to go look at places. So this is really monumental for me, and I'm excited. Before we actually start looking at the apartments, I really want to kind of clarify like exactly what I'm looking for so that you guys have a better idea of like what you think I'm gonna get. Like, I don't know, just like for funsies, you know, let's like go through my list. So first is location. I really wanted to be in a specific location. Like, I know a lot of people when they look for apartments are like looking at different locations, not me. I knew exactly where I wanted to be. Next thing that I really wanted was I definitely wanted 2 or 3 bedrooms. I need a place to store my shiz. So 3 bedrooms would be great. Need to be pet friendly for sure. I mean, not a lot of places aren't pet friendly, but I'm bringing Tofu with me, so obviously it needs to be pet friendly. Wherever I live next, I really wanted like tons of light so that I honestly don't even have the option to be sad. Like that the sun will just like literally get my sadness and take it into a ball and just like, you know what I'm saying? So lots of sunlight. And then I also really wanted a really big master bedroom. My room here is very small, and so I really wanted to move into a place with a really big master bedroom. I think that's really all I wanted. Anyways, let's get to looking. Okay, so here's apartment number 1. This place was pretty cool. It was nice. It had nice bathrooms, good sized bathrooms, and it had a lot of bedrooms. I think there were 3 bedrooms in this place, although the bedrooms were tiny. And also there were 3 stories in this place, which I didn't love because I kind of don't like stairs that much, so I just didn't love that. However, the style of this place was very nice, and it had a beautiful kitchen and lots of windows. However, the windows were all facing directly towards like these kind of sketchy buildings, and the whole area overall was very sketchy. It was in like a bad part of Sunset Boulevard. The vibes were not there. But besides the sketchy area and the abnormally small rooms, this place was really beautiful, and I can honestly see me and you living here. Okay, so it's time for apartment number 2. Now, this place is a little bit fun, and you might actually recognize it because I came to find out that another famous YouTuber lived in the same apartment complex. Okay, I said another famous YouTuber as if I'm a famous YouTuber. Like, girl, what the freak? Anyways, So this place was really cool and I really liked it. It was very, very like luxurious. It felt very nice. And I kind of felt like part of the club knowing that another one of my favorite YouTubers lived in this same apartment complex. But here are a few things to note. This was on the first floor, meaning that there was no sunlight coming into this place whatsoever. And also you could see straight into other people's apartment complexes. And it made me feel kind of uncomfortable.
Is it a Trump flag? It is.
The bathrooms in this place were super nice and the bedrooms were really, really good size. And overall, the place just felt very clean, which I loved. I think overall, it just felt so dark. It really felt like a dungeon. And if this unit was on a higher floor, I think I would have been compelled to spend that amount of money on this place because this place was very pricey, but it just felt so boxed in. It almost felt like a cave. I did feel like I would get kind of scared if I lived there. So yeah, that was apartment number 2 and let's move on to the next. Okay, so it's apartment number 4. This one was quite the experience. So let me walk you through it. This place was a really, really beautiful place in like the perfect area. It had 3 stories and it had 2 bedrooms. Now, in addition to the 2 bedrooms, as you'll see later, there was also a really interesting garage basement area, but I'll get to that later. This was the master bedroom. It had a beautiful view and a beautiful bathroom and lots of closet space. And this is the second guest bedroom, which is about the same size, has the same amazing closet, and another really, really beautiful bathroom. This place felt so clean, felt so like, just so tidy. Like it just felt so nice. It just made me feel happy being in this place. There were good vibes, let me just say. The rooms were definitely on the smaller side. Like the rooms felt about the same size as my room in Texas. So it wasn't really an upgrade in that sense. So here was a living room and kitchen. The views down here were not the best, but it was still like lots of light coming through. So I really enjoyed that. And there was room for a dining table, a good couch, a TV, and the kitchen was really, really bright and pretty. Now, next up, you'll see the garage. And this garage room was interesting because it had like a whole little back area, which could be made into really whatever you want, like a second living room, like a studio. It was really, really cool. And it also had a little backyard there too, where if I had a dog, I could take them out. But the thing about it is it was completely disconnected from the rest of the unit. There were no stairs or doors directly from the garage to the actual apartment. You had to actually go outside and take a set of stairs, and that was really odd. The actual unit didn't feel crazy spacious. So to have this weird disconnected unit, it just felt weird, but it was still such a beautiful place. Okay, so apartment number 5 was a really interesting and like more traditional apartment. It really felt like a basic LA apartment complex, and it was actually made by the same manufacturers or the same company as the last one we saw, but it was way more traditional in the sense that it just felt like a regular apartment. And this means that it felt a little smaller, a little bit more compressed with other people, and the vibes were definitely different because the other one was more of a townhouse. This was definitely more of an apartment. I kind of learned quickly that I wasn't interested in really living in an apartment. I was more into the condos and townhouses just because they were way more spacious and just felt like a bigger sense of being like a homeowner. You know, it was just a more interesting experience. So this one was kind of off the table from the second I saw it, but it was still super cute to look at and it was fun. It was cozy. It was cute. And looking back, I could live there. You know, I would thrive there, but it just wasn't really my vibe, I guess. But yeah, so that was that apartment. Okay, sissies, so we're into apartment number 6 now. This place was stunning. It was really beautiful, and they had it they had this place staged so beautifully, and I really liked the dark flooring, all the vibes of this place. It was just really nice. However, the ceilings were super low, and so it made me feel really closed in. Again, looking back, this place was beautiful, and I definitely could live here, although the bathroom situation was quite the situation. There was only one bathroom and it was tiny. Also, this place was insanely expensive for what it was. That one I'm gonna also say off the bat, I didn't pick. Okay, horrors. So I think this was the last apartment complex that I looked at, and I actually viewed 3 separate apartments in this complex. All 3 of them were really, really beautiful. There was 2 out of the 3 that really stuck out to me, and I think this was one of them, although there's gonna be a lot of pictures and videos. But anyways, the bathrooms in this place were huge. The rooms were fairly big. They were like big enough, although there was carpet in the rooms, which wasn't my favorite thing, I must say, but we could look past it. The vibes of this place were really nice. I really liked the huge windows opening out to that view. It was really pretty, but I just wasn't really feeling it. A lot of these places, like you watch these videos and you're probably like, oh my God, I could live there. That place is so nice. But then you get there and you're like, wait, I don't really think I want to live here. You know, it's just like, you just kind of feel it in your bones. So anyways, by the end of looking at these apartments, I actually had a panic attack for some reason. I think it's because I was super overwhelmed and I hadn't eaten all day. So we went home. But also I was done touring the apartments anyway, so it kind of worked out.
Hey.
So, hey guys, what's up? It's me, Antonio. I don't know when the last time you saw me is, and I don't know when the next time you're gonna see me is, but all I know is that
I want to die.
this is unfortunate.
My life.
You know this. But things just keep going wrong. You may be looking at me and thinking, Antonio, are you high on marijuana?
We can only wish.
Just kidding. I think I popped a blood vessel or something from crying so much. Because my life is going downhill. Also, look at my pig. So if I look busted, crusted, and dusted, it's for a good reason. And let me tell you the reason. So I previously found this perfect place. It was perfect. It was amazing. It was 3 bedrooms. It was a beautiful condo right in the area where I want to live. I had acquired this place and the guy was like, okay, it's yours.
You whore.
And I was like, yay. Cool. So then a few days after we started talking, we were signing lease agreements and stuff. One day he just stopped talking to me. It really looks like I'm like on a drug. I promise I'm not. I'm just ill in the head. One day he stopped answering and I thought this guy had probably just died. No way he would ghost me. He probably just died. No way he would even stop talking to me.
He probably died. Because he's old.
So then, it had been weeks. It had been about 2 weeks since I had last talked to this guy and I'm like, I sent him my lease agreement.
So am I moving in here in 2 weeks or no?
Also, look at my nail that just fell off. Well, it broke.
I broke it actually myself. Should I sell it on eBay?
$200. Okay, he stopped answering. I thought he died. I thought he got COVID or maybe his wife died. I don't know. He's like 80 or something. So I was like, bye, but like,
I need to move in.
and I kept calling every day. And he wasn't answering, but the listing was still online. And I was like, okay, the listing's still online, so he's obviously not, like, no, he didn't sell it to anyone else. It's still mine.
And this is where I'm delusional.
But I was like, okay, it's fine. Things are great. My life is great. I'm just gonna wait and I'm gonna be moving in this place in 2 weeks and it's going to be amazing. Time goes by and he's not answering. And so today I was like, you know what?
I need to call him.
So I call him twice. He declines my call twice. And so I was like, okay, maybe his like
Son is like in the hospital, just like taking care of him.
and he's declining his phone. Because that makes sense. And then I look online, because I'm like, let me just see if the listing is still there. And to my surprise, it's not.
It's gone.
So then I realized that I'm a clown.
I'm a big, fat, ugly clown.
This place no longer belongs to me anymore. It now belongs to some other whore. Let's hope I find another one. Just like that one. So, the day after that video was filmed, I get a call from the little landlord, and he was like, and I was like, and he was like, so I ghosted you for 2 weeks because essentially you're gonna have parties and you're gonna ruin the place and you're like Bryce Hall. And I was like, okay. How do you know who Bryce Hall is? So he thought that I was just gonna be throwing parties and being a little crazy teenager. And I told him, hey, guess how many friends I have? None. So then he was like, okay, it's yours. So now it's my apartment. Now it's my condo. Now it's my penthouse. Now it's my cabin. Now it's my... This isn't a funny joke. Click like and subscribe if you want to see me eat my bungus. So hey guys, this is for my moving vlog actually. I know I'm in a wedding dress and I'm fully married. Yes, I'm married. And yes, I'm a baddie. I honestly look so good, it's like insane. But anyways, let's not even talk about it. I just quickly wanted to come on here and say that I confirmed my movers for my car to be moved to LA, and I just confirmed the U-Haul for my parents to drive all my stuff to LA while I fly there because I don't want to go in the car. So that's all happening next Saturday, and then next Monday is the day my lease starts and I move in. So that's my update, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated on packing and stuff, but right now I need to take all my wedding stuff off and go to sleep. I was just shooting for like hours, so have a good day. See you later, future me. So, today's the day that I'm leaving. Today's a stressful day for me. As you could probably imagine as you just could probably imagine. So I have a flight in about 2 hours to LA. The catch is, I have to bring my cat with me. And that's really fun because my cat is a little bit psycho and he doesn't really like flying. Well, he's never flown before, but I think we could just assume flying isn't his thing, or I don't know, maybe he loves flying. Maybe he wants to be a pilot when he grows up. Who really knows? Only God knows. So I'm packing right now. My friends are on the way and I'm about to go to a little final, cute little brunch with my friends, and it'll probably destroy me and I'll probably cry at the table. But that's okay, because I'm gonna have so many friends in LA. I'm just ready for a new experience in life, and I'm ready to just be kind of thrown out of my normal. I feel like that's what I need to start posting more on YouTube. Because if I wasn't moving and I wasn't like moving, well, this video would never even happen.
And that's for sure.
And you know, if it takes me moving across the country to even get one YouTube video out of me, then sign me up, whore. So I have to pack up all my belongings in a little tiny little suitcase. And then I'm gonna need to fly to my Delta flight. Anyways, I think I need to get ready for my brunch. I need to pack to go to LA. Oh. My flight got delayed. I did it for love. Bye guys, I love you, and I guess this is really the last clip that I'll be filming in this room for a while. This is my last time filming in this room as I'm like living here.
That makes me want to cry.
Well, I'm not gonna cry, but just pretend I am crying because that's how I feel on the inside. But I love you guys, and I guess let's freaking do this.